Good evening, Nigerians. I want to clear the hair. Lucky and Abu Salami, they forced me to say that Burnaboy have helped me out. Yet, Burnaboy give them 30 million naira to send to me so that I can give my baby good education. Secondly, like you was telling me that if I reach Nadera, I should even go to his house and stay in his house, that he really likes me. And also, like you wanted some money from me after all this is done, because he told me that my baby daddy's brother gave him 2 million, even sent me the screenshot of out of $30,000 that Burnaboy gave it to him. So I'm begging Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. The money that I've been given, like you do, and Abu Salami, I've not received any money. Please, Nigerians, I'm begging you, I'm on my knees. The only money that I've received, only $350. Please, Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. Thank you.
Now, wow. So, you heard her? She has made some allegations that Lucky Udu and Abu Salami then say make she go tell public say they don't give her money. That was why she made the video. If you remember, she made a video thanking Burnaboy. So that they did not give her the money yet. And I'm wondering why. Also, there's another allegation here where her lawyer is alleging another thing that is very, very crazy. Where she's saying the matter has to be transparent henceforth. This is the only way Helen can truly be helped. Abu Salami needs to stop asking for sexual favors from both me and Helen in exchange of the help Burnaboy has offered to Helen. Nothing goes for free, but I am sure Burnaboy is not aware and part of this thing that Lucky will do and Abu Salami wants to do to Helen. Please help me tag Burnaboy so this can get to his attention, because we have been limited to assess any other contact person related to his team, even if it is a lady we don't mind. Sexual exploitation is too harsh on Helen, who is battling with PTSD currently. All she needs is just help. How much more shall she bear? A personal assistant should not threaten me as well because I asked him to behave with decorum. Surely, where humanity is at stake, you can put your erection aside and assist a mother who is crying she needs help. Dear Nigerians and Kenyans, we have a fight for Helen to get help. At this time, she is scared of coming to Nigeria. Well, I don't know how this thing got to this place, and these are very, very strong allegations. For those of you that don't know who Abu Salami is, this is Abu Salami. Is somebody that came out a few months ago to say that Davido was owing him money. You know, it was a whole lot of things where there was some defamation flying around. But at the end of the day, I think they were able to resolve it. So apparently, it seems to be the one heading Burnaboy Soccer Academy. Now, here's my problem. I don't know whether they are saying the truth or whether they are lying. But here's the point I want to make. As Burnaboy given her that money, why not just give the woman straight? Because if people gave the woman straight, maybe as they give her that 30 million, I just send out to the woman. All these things for no they happen. It means you people were trying to be dodgy, or you people have another thing underground. So whether this woman they lie or not true, that single act say una no just send the woman money as Burnaboy given her straight. Now for just give her money, bam! Maybe we'll not be here right now. Now the story of say una say me she come in her house, come stay, Abu Salami. Say make the woman come in your house, come your house, come do it in. I help una say una won't help him. So what is the problem? This has nothing to do with Burnaboy, because Burnaboy don't do impact. Impact not to help. He don't give the right people. He's busy doing his music and other things. So that one there aside. First of all, remove Burnaboy's name for all of this, right? Now, Abu Salami, why did you say this woman should come to your house? I'm also curious. Why did you not send this money to her? And why did you people tell the woman to go and say that you people have given her money when you people have not given her the money, for crying out loud? Why? That's number one. That's number two. Number three. Now I watch one Lucky Udu video where Lucky Udu talk say, oh, we see the woman alleged saying a lie. Now you see where there's a problem. The problem here is this: when that woman first come online before, come talk say the picking where she gets, say na Cubana ChiefPriest own. You now you rush, you go do video with the woman. You understand? You didn't ask for proof that where you are Cubana chief priest nack this nack. And which proof states that Cubana chief priest is the owner of this child? Or which test, which one go really certify say that this pikin get out? Una rush, join the whole trend. Now the thing don't backfire somehow. Do you understand? I mean, Lucky Udo is also trying to help. Don't get me wrong, because I like Lucky Udo on his own part. He was actually trying to help. But the question is, why didn't people just give her the money immediately that money was sent to you guys? Now the woman say, una tell her say una won't collect percentage. Now the woman say, they may collect. Now again, una say, the lawyer now don't say una one naka. Say Abu Salami say one naka, one knock the woman. Well, Abu Salami, I will not blame you because I see the lawyer picture. Which kind of lawyer be this one? See how he dress. But that doesn't mean she should be sexualized though. Blessed, they don't scroll down, don't go see where the lawyer the shake nyash. She di balabala, she di bulubulu, she di bambab. I say she di bambab. Women, they go through a lot too. Women, they go through a lot. But I'm not saying that what they are saying is the truth, because I've not really seen a lot of proof to back their claims. But they cannot wake up in the morning and start saying all this. And it will not get to this point if truly they just carry that money where Burnaboy give them. Just give the woman straight. All this talk no good day. So it means there's some sort of truth in what they are saying. And it means that for me, without proof, they are not saying the truth. But some smart thing feed the inside. Yes. But anyways, now Nakugu Sabi, me, I'll just do here the watch. But I beg, Mona give them the money. Once you have Burnaboy promised and he gave the money. So you people should give them the money exactly as you people are giving. All those issue of a percentage, when I no talk about money, they make on a video. So Mona no rip them off. Mona give them their money. Peace and love, don't play. Else you're gonna learn and you will learn the hard way.
Good evening, everyone. We are so happy that we have found Helen. She has received medical assessment also because we had reported her whereabouts are not known, and she had raised an alarm. The police had her in custody and they cleared her issue. So she's currently with two people. One is helping her to cater for the baby as she is recovering from the panic attack that she had this morning after the person, Lucky Udo, the blogger, introduced to her as Burnaboy's alleged PA, personal assistant, had broken the news that Burnaboy is not her father to feed her, and that they are no longer interested to help her and her child. And when I got this news, I broke it to her. It wasn't received well with her, but thank God she is safe. So here are the events. When Burnaboy stated online that he was going to help her, Lucky Udo reached out to her and told her, you know what, the story has gone viral and Bana has seen it, and now he has asked me to find you, to locate you. And so he asked for an interview, which Helen obliged. Being that I'm her friend for over 12 years, I was so much invested in knowing every little things that will transpire in this whole saga. So she kept me all knowing up to where we have reached. So what I want to state is very simple here. At the time that Lucky Udo told her that she should DM a certain page on Instagram, Helen did just that, given the fact the lead came from Lucky Udo himself. He DM'd, and someone who allegedly introduced himself as Burnaboy's PA, Abu Salami, contacted her, and he was asking her if she's willing to relocate to Nigeria. And being that beggars do not have a choice, and if wishes were horses, beggars would have ride. Helen obliged. She was willing to relocate. When she told me that they had reached out, I asked her, could you talk to them in a respectful manner, not to sound entitled, and ask them if it is possible for you to be helped when you're in Kenya, because it will really not be that easy to relocate to Nigeria. Nigeria is a country where all Nigerians, or most Nigerians, want to run away from their own father's soil because of the hardship in economy, and you cannot go relocating there without a shilling to your name, without a backup plan. And she told me they told her that Burnaboy had said she should be enrolled in a gym, and she should be blessed in a salon to hustle for herself, and that Burnaboy had said that she should stay in Abu Salami, the alleged PA who contacted her, in his house. And when he said that, I was not comfortable, because this person, even to me myself, I have the screenshot, has been claiming he's in love with us. He's in love with Helen. He wants Helen to have another child with him. He wants to get her pregnant. It wasn't sitting well with me from the start. So I told Helen, this man, in the sense that he's coming as a representative of Burnaboy, naturally a PA is supposed to know what is business and what is official from what is pleasure. And this man is asking you to get pregnant for him. He's calling you baby, honey, darling. All these names are sweet nothings that we do not need. So I told Helen, ask him, is it possible for, because Helen calls me her sister, is it possible for you to come with me, or at least a family member, to Nigeria to receive the help that Burnaboy wants to give you? When she told him, this man actually insulted her and told her, do you think Burnaboy is your father? Do you think that this is a vacation? Do you think you're coming for luxury? This is not a fairy tale, something he was saying. And so when she sent me the screenshots, which I'm going to put them out, when she sent me the screenshots, I questioned. I was like, why is he sounding as if he is belittling you, he is insulting you, and as if there is something wrong you've done, requesting that you come with someone who, if any case there will be any need of the Kenyan embassy in Nigeria to be notified that there is a problem about you and the baby, it's only your embassy that can protect you, because Nigeria is not our country. Why is he sounding this way? If at all, he can just say, you know what, we are going to give you a legal representative when you're here, and you're going to be in safe hands, because at least safety was my worry, now that we cannot fight ChiefPriest, who is rich and who was beating at the time drums of war against this child, and they are going to Nigeria to receive this help that Burnaboy had given them. But since he said Burnaboy cannot afford 2 tickets, because it's not a vacation and it's not luxury, I said, I'm okay. As Cinderella, I am okay. If I want to, go to Nigeria, I could find a boyfriend online, and, we could agree to meet in Lagos, and he will cater for everything. So I don't need to, act desperate for Nigeria. If at all, this is not about Cinderella, it's about the baby, it's about you. So I told her, Helen, if he assures you that you're going to have safety, then you can go. But because I'm not going to be with you, keep me on the record. I need to know every step, where you are, what has happened, what have you received, what have you discussed. Helen did that, and the sexualization still continued. And this man kept on telling her that she's not going to be in any place other than his house, and that people on the comment section were vouching for him to impregnate her. I was shocked, because I would love to imagine if someone got a chance to be Burnaboy's PA, they are going to act with decorum. But like I said, when you're talking to your destiny helper, it is of your best interest for you to lay your head low and don't act entitled. We were very humble with this person, and after some time, he informed Helen that he will send her $350 for her to go and take a local flight to and from Nairobi, so that she can pick her baby's passport, process their yellow fever card, and some other arrangements for traveling. That was done, and $350 was sent to her. And when that was done, I was so happy, because I knew that indeed this help had come. It's just a matter of days, and everything will transform into, a good future for the baby and her. After the money was sent, the sexualization became too much. And at some point I asked Helen, this man that is talking like this and sounding like this, what if you reach in his house and he starts telling you to climb the bed and you have no choice? Why doesn't he want you to go and the first thing you do in Nigeria is register at the Kenyan embassy and just let them know that you are around? Why is he telling you that you're going to be in Nigeria for 7 months, and in those 7 months you might not see Burnaboy himself? Because it will only make sense that Burnaboy wants to see the people he has helped, given the fact that Burnaboy even met the chief priest's brother in person. So why would it be different in your case? I was having two doubts because anything is possible, and Nigeria is not our country, and if there's going to be any problem, I wouldn't be able to reach there on time, you understand? And considering the baby father is rich, he can manipulate, he can use money and influence anything against her. I was still not happy about it. But it's not about me to decide. It's about the help, because we do not know if there will be any other person who will come forward to help Helen. She's been on this journey alone, and she's had PTSD. I have seen her and everything she has suffered. And so at this point, all that it mattered was the help, and whatever it came with, we could only rely on God that it will not be ugly in the end when she arrives in Nigeria. So I rested my case at that point. So when all this was happening, I wasn't appreciating it, because even I myself, I started receiving messages from this man today, and he's been saying he needs me, he's in love with me, I shouldn't leave him, calling me on the phone. I have all the text I'm going to post. And so I still, and up to now, I'm wondering, is this Burnaboy's PA? Is this what a PA does? Acting without decorum? And at the time that they sent $350 to Helen, they started giving her a certain pressure that she should go online and tell Burnaboy, and do a video and tell Burnaboy that she is thankful for him fulfilling the promises he gave her. And I was wondering, because I told Helen, when Helen told me before the video, I told Helen, how about you go online and tell Burnaboy that we are grateful for him offering you help, and that you are looking forward to it, you're very excited about it, and that, you are appreciative of what he has done and his support, rather than saying he has fulfilled all the promises. I started questioning that word, because when you say someone has already fulfilled the promises, then it means you are consenting that you have received something. And all along, these people have just sent $350. This $350, I will account it to the money was supposed to be for a local flight to and from Nairobi to Kisumu, the hometown of Helen, for Helen to go and pick the passport of the baby, and or to process their yellow fever and other things that they will need for this traveling. So I was a bit not happy about the events, but again, it is not my place to speak. Now, when we talked to this guy after today, Helen woke up and the baby was sick. The story I've just narrated online. He was shouting on the phone saying that he had spent 7 million and Burnaboy had lost 7 million. And I was like, I went on Google and I Googled 7 million in dollar. It's $4,500. And so when you say you have spent 7 million, I asked him, again, I have the records. I asked him, how are you, to whom did you spend 7 million? And he said, the $4,500, that was spent on you guys. And I was like, no, sir, you sent $350. So what is this 7 million that you're talking about? He was telling me that he paid for ticket 4 million, and I was perplexed, because sometimes I have booked Nigerian artists and DJs to Kenya, to Uganda, to East Africa, and a ticket has never been 4 million. It's not possible. Remember, this is mother and child. It's not like the child is going to sit on a ticket. So it's a lap baby. So when you're telling me 4 million naira was on ticket from Kenya to Nigeria. At least a ticket always costs around maybe $800 or something. I went online and I checked Ethiopian airline, what ticket was 4 million naira, and I couldn't see that on airline of Ethiopian airline. And so I told him, sir, what else did you use the 7 million to spend on? And he was saying that he booked a 7 days hotel and immigration and visas and stuff like that. And I said, no, you said she should live in your house for at least weeks. That Burnaboy has said it. She should live in your house for weeks, and she should be taken to a gym, and she should be given a work in a salon to feed for herself and feed her child. And so nobody spoke about a furnished apartment or a hotel for 7 days. You know, I was a bit perplexed with that. The only option he gave, if we do not want to Helen to stay in his house, was he should he will put her in a football camp where there is many footballers, but she will have her quarter. So I asked him on a phone call, how is it possible for a mother to stay in a football camp? She's coming with the baby. Like, for real, why is this the only option? And for Lucky Udu, he didn't provide anything. As I said, when we tried telling him we are not comfortable with the accommodation, he was now offering his own place for her in the mainland. And according to the information we've had, there's not enough security in mainland. And, it just didn't sound well, okay? So, but like I said, we were just humble, and all he could do was like run in anger in something. And then now that we have told him, like, as we are going to, talk to people online, and because this story was on media, so you can't tell us not to come on social media. This is where it all started, and this is where people need to know what has been the progress of everything that transpired previously. And so when I told him that, he's now telling me he's in love with me, he needs me, I shouldn't leave him, and that he likes me. And I'm shocked, because if you're Burnaboy's PA, truly, you need to respect yourself. And I don't know the interest here, but this person was also saying that Burnaboy had told him to steal a glass that ChiefPriest has used to drink alcohol and bring it to him so that they can do a DNA test. And I told him, sir, I'm someone who understands legals. We cannot cook a DNA secretly against ChiefPriest. A DNA has to be consented by both mother and father, and it has to be done in a fair way that treats everybody equally, because these are parents, and nobody is trying to connive and go behind ChiefPriest. We are not even a match. We cannot compete with him in terms of money in his own country. I was not just understanding what this person was saying. At some point on the conversation, he was forgetting himself. He was saying, I'm going to tell Burnaboy's team. So I was questioning it, like, are you not part of Burnaboy's team? Who are you? Who did Lucky Udu introduce to us? Who is this person? Because this person also seems to be communicating with Burnaboy's team. And so I cannot allow this lady to leave Kenya when we don't even know the hands she's going to, This is where we have reached, and I'm limiting myself to release any other details, because it's not in my place until Helen comes online and she narrates everything with her mouth. But this has been the events until today. And it's really sad, it's heartbreaking. I hope you guys can tag Burnaboy and the bloggers down here so that this can reach to him, and so that he can understand the help he has offered online might be of risk to this lady, if at all she should come and land in the wrong hands in Nigeria. And he should know that they are having a feud with ChiefPriest. Both parties, the other party can use money to do anything, because I think, and I honestly think, there was a hidden agenda here that God on his own way just made it impossible by the fact that we woke up to the baby being sick, the car was faulty, the flight was missed. maybe this was God's way to save these people and to alert us that where we were heading, what we think was going to be done was the opposite of what we were going to receive. Personally, I would have never forgive myself if anything bad was to happen. I love these people and I want them to have a different lifestyle from what they are going through in Kenya. But until then, and until a verified source from Burnaboy's team communicates to us, this has been what Lucky Udu brought to us. And it is quite sad. Thank you. This is Black Cinderella. I beg to leave it at that. Thank you.
She wants to see Burnaboy immediately she comes. I'm telling you the truth, Black Cinderella. I don't have any reason to lie to you. You want Burna to seem to do everything for you. So I asked her, I said, if you come to Nigeria and we give you a brand new flat, because you have rejected the Airbnb, okay? We give you a brand new flat, empty. How would you have internet? How would you have TV? How will you have a bed? How will you have a sofa? How will you have a fridge, a freezer, your bathing stoves? Things you will need to survive. She was quiet. I said, did you consider that before asking for a request? So you want Burnaboy to give you a brand new 2-bedroom flat and you want him to furnish it for you. Is Burnaboy your father? Black Cinderella, I want you to communicate with me here so that you can understand why I am telling you she doesn't need help.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Again.
Yeah.
I said, your job, you will say you are a hairstylist, you can do massage, you can do nails, you can do all of these things. Where Burna said I should put you as a job is in a salon. So that as soon as you come, you can start making a living to cater for your personal needs. Because who is going to be buying you food every day? And then I asked her again, as you're coming from Kenya, are you coming in with any cash? She said, did I not see online that she's struggling? That was her response. Did you not see online that I'm struggling? Me, I am coming without any money. I said, so who do you think would give you money to survive while you're in Nigeria after they've given you all of this? Do you know how much it costs to live in VI? Those things were not her concern. She just expected it because a Burnaboy has promised her he would help. Now, Lucky Dudu then gets back in touch with me and says, bro, I've been talking to this girl. I don't think this girl is right too. I think this girl might be more of a liability if she even comes into the country. Because she doesn't seem to understand that it is a practical situation we are trying to put her in. What we want to do for you more than anything is to make sure that Burna ChiefPriest can take responsibility for you, not Burna. The help is to get you to Nigeria so that Burna ChiefPriest can take responsibility for your baby, not Burna. Burna no bring up a pikina. He's just helping the process. So if you say you need legal fees, he will pay for it. We are happy. We have fulfilled our own end of things. So the money he has spent, almost 7 million now.
7 million to who, sir? To who? To who, sir? 7 million to who? Because you sent Helen so far $350. And 7 million that you are saying is in dollar, 4,500. There is no flight from Kenya to Nigeria that cost that amount. So when you say 7 million, please explain to me.
Very good.
Yeah.
7 million naira, 4 million naira was spent on tickets, thereabouts. Visa, immigration, visa, I sent her 350,000. Paid for a hotel for 7 days.
That is not what you said. You said Helen was going to live in your house. And you started calling my client baby, honey, and telling her you will get her pregnant. Am I right, sir, or wrong? Because we have it on text.
Hey, God.
It is one thing. No, you know you've been talking, sir. But you know you've been talking, sir. But you've belittled us so much that at this point, sir, I wish to state to you, it is not about Burnaboy's help. It is about the, you see, if this thing is on my neck, Abu, consider me too. I'm the one that brought Helen online. No, just listen to me, sir. I was patient with you. We are just talking. Let us compare minds here. Because I would still say that we are not ladies of entitlement. But I want you to just go with me because you are saying you're going to give Bana an explanation. We are going to do that also on video. Because we cannot have him personal, his number. We can't reach him personally. Yeah, now I can hear you. We cannot reach Burnaboy personally, and there is no crime for us to make this thing transparent. When you say 7 million, sir, Helen has received 350. We have the transaction. Thinking about someone committing suicide with her child, this will be so bad on me. It's just going to explode on my head in Kenya. Do you understand, sir?
No,
it is not possible. Now, this lady was shouting for me. Let me tell you, there's something I didn't want to say. But when she was talking, I recorded. I'm even yet to post it. I was recording her. She was shouting to me, why do they want to sleep with her? Why is it Lucky Udu wants to sleep with her? You want to sleep with her? Is it that because of Burnaboy's help? Yeah, that is what she was saying. Is it because of Burnaboy's help? You want her to come to your house. Now you are saying you paid for hotel for 7 days. It's not the same thing that you told us. This was not the same thing you told us on phone. Hello? Sorry, I think it is my Wi-Fi. No, Abu, let's talk because police are going to our house. I don't want a problem. I don't want any problem.
Just listen to me.
I don't want any problem, Abu. This person. Hi, God, please.
Listen.
Yeah.
Try to be calmer. When I was talking to you, before you started talking now, I told you something about Helen's personality. And we are happy for 2 things. I personally got to talk to her over and over to get to know her better, even closer. We spoke about personal things to find out who she was. So we that we are here in Nigeria, do you think we are stupid that we want to now put ourselves in problem because we want to help somebody?
The last message you sent to me, sir, was very clear. That we are not interested to help her. And when you said it, what did I respond? Because we cannot force you. We don't have entitlement. What did I respond? I said, sir, it's okay. Thank you so much and God bless Burnaboy. I made a call to Helen and I told Helen, prepare yourself now because I'm about to give you the news as it is. Because I cannot give you false hope. Immediately I told Helen that you've said this. Helen was shouting. Is it because I refused to sleep with him or to go to his house? I said, what is this thing you're telling me? How did it reach to you sleeping with him?
This just shows the personality and the person we are trying to help. It shows. As I say, you see, sometimes it's good for things to happen so that at the end of the day, everybody can see the type of person she is. And I trust Nigerians.
But Helen sent me messages, screenshots of your messages.
I even trust Burnaboy. What do you see in the messages? Tell me.
You are telling her, honey, and you told her at one point that there is someone even in the comment section who has proposed that she should carry your pregnancy.
Yes, it's on the comment section. I said yes, it is there.
And you were telling her to stay with you.
Cinderella, please be intelligent.
No, we are talking. Abu, I have to talk to you the way it is. No. I don't want you to feel that there's a way I'm just siding with Helen because she's my client or she's my sister. Yeah.
I don't care whether you side with her or you don't side with her. I know the type of person she is already. Lucky Dudu knows the type of person she is already.
But Lucky Dudu also wanted her to live in her house. How long will this girl be in your house and Lucky Dudu's house?
The most important thing for us is the person that we are giving help to, except she's an illiterate. You just mentioned now that I think call you darling 100 times for this phone call. I'm a photographer before I become football manager. That is how I speak. I lived in England for 25 years of my life. It is hi darling, hi hon. That's how we speak. Anybody you ask in the world, from clients to Burnaboy's mommy, anybody you speak to, more than likely you will hear that statement comes out of my mouth. My nanny, Sarah, come here. When I greet you in the morning, what do I say sometimes? Yes. Let me put you on speakerphone. In the morning, how do I greet you? Tell me, how do I greet you?
Say, good morning, Nanny. How are you?
Do I say good morning, darling? I don't say good morning, darling. You've never heard it before.
I've heard it.
Okay. It is a way, it's an English word. In fact, it's politeness. So when Signa has that mindset, that is what worries me the most. Her mindset. What are you expecting? Because I kept telling you, don't expect it, but be practical with us. Be practical with us. I'll be honest with you. Supposing she came to Nigeria, Bona would have done a lot for her. But he too, that wants to help her. He wants to see that this girl is a humble person, no. This girl is a humble person. This girl is trying. She has started work. Abu, where did she go today? She went to work. She did her head and she did work, blah, 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 blah. How much is she earning at the end of the month? She's earning 300k. Maybe I can add 200k to it. Let her be taking 500k. Bona would have helped her graciously. Every report she has gotten back about helping this girl is bad. From Lucky Dudu to me.
Let me tell you on this phone conversation, because we did not get to talk about this. Do you understand? Even if you tell Helen to clean the football pitch, Helen will do it for her son. This woman has nothing. She has nothing in Kenya. Literally, on a normal, hello? Let me tell you, Abu Salam, on a normal day, listen to me. Please listen to me. Please listen to me.
Listen.
Yeah.
What you are saying right now
Yes,
is
sir.
a false statement. Helen is not prepared for that work.
For real? On a normal day, Abu Salam, there is no Kenyan who will leave Kenyan to relocate to Nigeria. On a normal, sensible Kenyan mindset, there is no Kenyan that will leave to relocate. For this lady to even leave her child behind, she has an elder child. For this lady to leave her, even people are insulting her online because of that. You will know that this is someone that has nothing left. Helen is not even interested.
One more time again. What is wrong with Helen getting the help she needs in Nigeria, in Kenya? Can you explain that to me?
But that is not the option you gave us the other time. You told us all Burnaboy is helping us with.
Now things have developed.
Okay, so now things are, there's a new development, you are saying.
Yeah, it's the same thing. We are speaking English.
Okay.
Things have developed. There's a development. It's the same English term. It means the same thing. Now that things have developed, now there is a development. What is wrong with Kenya and her staying in Kenya to look after her baby and putting her baby in school and having shelter in Kenya? What is wrong with that option?
In fact, that is even the best thing. That is even the best thing for this lady, because what life does, like the way you are asking, is it every day that she will extend her hand and tell you, Abu Salam, I need Burnaboy to give me milk. I need this. No. In Kenya, she had a saloon. She can do something. This is our country. If anything at the event, she even dies, God forbid. This is our country. She will still stay here. It is even the best option, because on a normal day, Nigerians are leaving Nigeria because of the hardship in economy. What about the Kenyan that wants to leave Kenya without anything in her bank account? I'm the one that was giving her $10. I'm giving her money.
In that case, what we will do is very simple. When Bona is awake, I will have a conversation with him about what has transpired so far, because there's nothing I'm going to hide from him. Plus what you have said to me, and plus what Helen has said, that Lucky Dudu and I want to sleep with her, I will tell him everything.
But there is evidence. There is evidence, so you cannot say that this is wrong.
No problem. We agree with you. Now you know pass. You are the one that knows the most. No problem. We agree with you. We both want to sleep with her. Thank you. Fine. No problem. We will let Burnaboy know this. When we have then let Burnaboy know this, if Burnaboy wants to extend his hand to say, you know what, he wants to send her money for whatever, I will go and deposit that money in the account. Are we okay?
And also, as we are going to talk to Burnaboy online, so it is okay. If you are going to give an explanation to Burnaboy, we have the right to also reach Burnaboy. So as we are doing a video, I'm just waiting for the police to tell me she's okay. We are doing a video, we give the story out, we tell people what has been happening, and then Burnaboy can listen to our own part of the story, because there's always two sides of the story. You know, Abu, what you're trying to do, What you're trying to do is to exploit here, Helen.
That is fine.
And me, I'll tell you for truth. Abu.
Do what you have to do.
All right.
Please.
All right.
I'm not stopping you.
No problem.
I'm a bad man now.
All right.
Do what you have to do.
All right.
We will do what we have to do here.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, whatever needs to be said or done will be done to assist this person if there is going to be an assistance.
At the end of the day, we are already okay. If there will be no assistance, we are okay. What matters is I'm someone that believes in integrity and transparency. So it is fine. Let us leave it at that. But I will tell you for truth. I will tell you for truth. You...
And just focus on what is statements of fact here. Now, Lucky Udu made a video where he's trying to incite Nigerians to see me in a certain different way that I am not. And it's not going to work, Lucky Udu. You will not use the name Black Cinderella to clean your nyash. If I'm to ask you a very direct question, if you knew Abu Salam was in possession of 30 million naira that is meant for Helen, why didn't you tell Helen from the start? Now, you are the person that brought Abu Salami. And when Helen asked you if you have any other contact that she can deal with because of the sexual favors was not sitting well with us, you said all you can do or all we can talk to is Abu Salami. Now, Abu Salami quotes you on the video I posted the other day, speaking against Helen and calling her a liability. Help her send you message. Who are you to call someone a liability? The help is not coming from you. And what people don't understand, Cinderella has given them a pain in the ass because I ask direct questions that penetrated their lies. When Abu Salami talks to us, he forgets himself and says, okay, I will inform Burnaboy PA. At that point, I questioned, if you are going to reach Burnaboy PA, then who are you? Because you said you are PA. Are you forgetting yourself? You see, lies are not consistent, guys. When someone lies in the same speech, they will implicate themselves. I was patient. You can see from the video and the screen record of my chats with him, I kept on referring to him, sir. That is the language I understand legally. I cannot call you honey. I cannot call you darling. My business with you is platonic. I have people who can call me honey, baby for free all over my platform on social media. So it was not sitting well with me in his manner of language. And I made a video because God did his own expose on these two people. First, the baby was sick, the flight was missed, Helen went suicidal. At that point, I have to come and explain to people because if anything happens to Helen and the baby, I am the Kenyan and I'm the one who people are going to ask questions because I've been on the front line for this help. Guys, understand where I'm coming from when I said transparency has to be key because there is no loyalty between two thieves. What Abu Salam was saying was different from what we read online that Burnaboy had intended to help Helen. Number one, he stated clearly that Burnaboy cannot feed you. He is not your father. He did not sit well with me. It is a rude language and very malicious to tell someone who is depressed and who is asking you for food. Secondly, Helen kept on telling him, I have not eaten, I've not done this. Might it be that there is anything you can do for me? He was saying, like, just come to Nigeria, just do this. So we understood that until Helen can get help, it is only when she arrives in Nigeria. This whole story of wanting to help her when she's in Kenya has changed the moment Cinderella said, it is going online, it is going to go viral. And if you people are telling us on phone conversation the truth, we will know it. This is not a sense of entitlement. It is me watching out on a mother and a child that I cherish so much and I love them. Now, Cinderella has been a pain on the neck. That is why you can see that they are doing this Chinese game to put the blame on me. But I want to ask a direct question. Until yesterday, Why are we being informed of 30 million? And how we were informed of 30 million is very simple, guys. The matter is very transparent. Be neutral and do critical thinking. After I did a video saying that he has been asking for sexual favors and we are not comfortable, this man was mocking me that the video cannot go anywhere. He contacted a certain blogger, and I don't know what reason this lady hates me, but I'll take it as she wants to, maybe get her name out and be visual by my name. That aside, I'm not scared. Fly away, angry bird, if you came with your evil intention towards my reputation. I mean, that is what everybody does to Black Cinderella, because Black Cinderella says the truth. Now, when you're a person of truth and integrity, there are questions you ask that are very direct, but they might seem not respectful. Now, Abu Salamu on the phone call said, Burnaboy is not your father. This is not charity. He said a lot of things. This is not a fairy tale bubble. This is what? Are you a governor? When Helen was asking about safety, Helen asked about safety because chief priest is chief priest. If she has to live in Nigeria, the only person she can rely on is the person who brought her to Nigeria, who is Burnaboy. And who is Burnaboy here? Burnaboy has the financial muscles and the status to fight chief priest. Helen and the baby, they cannot fight chief priest. Even me, myself, I cannot fight chief priest. We only ask him, what about the safety and security? He said, are you a governor? And I was the one who was trying to explain to him, it's not that she's asking for bouncers 24/7, that now bouncers of Burnaboy will now be serving her. No, she's asking, how about the safety? What happens? The only thing you're supposed to say is that there will be a legal representative. He said, yes, Burnaboy is going to give legal representative. I said Burnaboy told him that he will go and steal the glass cup of chief priest that chief priest has used to drink alcohol and come and do DNA. Even me, even if I am not legally educated, and even if I am not even educated at all, Burnaboy cannot say that. When he was saying it, I was silent. I was listening to this man. His lies were not consistent. His plan was not consistent. And I figured it out with a diploma in private investigation and a law school background that this man is not anywhere telling us the truth. And I started asking Helen, how did you know this man? Helen told me it was Lucky Udu that said he should go and contact him. I said, then you go back to Lucky Udu. And I won't export the celebrity that we talked and also express this concern. She herself said, go back to Lucky Udu and tell him politely that this is what the guy is saying and you're not comfortable. When Helen did that, like you do said, I got you, I like you, Helen. And I was like, now not convinced that. Because, we are trying to soothe her with this cold love that to me is all fake. I could see through your intentions, Lucky Udu. And I was not convinced that you are 100% honest with us, because when we ask you if we can contact any other contact of Burnaboy, you said you don't know anybody. You said it's only Abu Salamu that you know, that we should talk with him. And if she does not want to go to his house because of the sexual favors he's asking, that she should come to your own house, 4-bedroom. And I was like, how is she even coming to your house that you are saying you like her? I'm not even comfortable with also you. Then I kept quiet because it's not in my place to talk. This is about Helen. Now, the flight was missed, everything Casablanca, and now we are here today with this Chinese game. Blaming game. It is fine. We are prepared if Burnaboy says, you know what, I no longer wish to help. We cannot remove the help from his pocket. But what I'm saying, let Burnaboy know the truth. That you never informed us there was 30 million. The only time you did it was through a human rights activist called Stanley, whom you went to approach after you saw he is backing me. Stanley and Dr. Promise were the only human rights activists from Nigeria who were backing me on social media and talking to me and collecting all the receipts from me and understanding what I'm trying to say. Abu Salam approached Stanley and said, Baba, make I no lie. I was given 30 million, blah, 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 to do this, to pay fee structure, to do this, to do that. He sent everything and then he said he's going to share a little bit of money to Stanley. That Stanley should come online and say, me, Cinderella, I'm the one who is misleading Helen and I'm the one who is making Helen not to be helped. Stanley told him, I will do that, but I don't need money for that. I will do it if that is what Black Cinderella is doing. But for now, before we all go to that, if you know that all you collected was 30 million from Burnaboy, carry on, send it to Helen. Now, man went unknown, blocked me, blocked Helen. And online, I'm seeing a different story entirely. I don't know to what extent Helen has done, but it is enough for one mother to face this. This lady was suicidal. Looking at how Abu Salam is telling her, we are no longer interested. At one point, Abu Salam told Helen, and Helen is an orphan, do you think Burnaboy is your father? I asked him, and is Burnaboy money your father's money? Why do you keep on attacking her father? Do you know where her father is buried? I have the right to counter you, because what you are doing is trying to oppress someone and using this certain vex so that she. But now what I did here was very simple. I took this risk to make this matter transparent, because even a 3-year-old child would figured out that there was concealing of information, and they were trying to suppress Helen to accept this little help that they are giving her and to be very appreciative to them. The moment they even told Helen to say Burnaboy has fulfilled everything. The moment he was on phone call, go back and listen to him, and told me, we have done everything, we have fulfilled our own side. I said, how much did you spend on Helen? 7 million. To who? To which Helen? To who? Because even when he mentioned 7 million, I said, 7 million? If you even tell us that all Burnaboy gave was 7 million, I would have told you no. If all was 7 million, please just send her everything. Or take this because you are the one who is helping us, and then send her this amount of money. Instead of her to come, she will just do something with the 7 million in Kenya. It's not until she is in Nigeria that you can help her. We didn't know. When he said 7 million, that is when I was now so sure that you guy, you, Abu Salam, you have money that has been intended for Helen. And the reason you are acting like you are so angry is that you want us to fear you. And he kept on telling us, I'm going to tell Burnaboy. When Burnaboy wakes up, I'm going to tell Burnaboy. Then in the same statement, he said, I'm going to call Burnaboy PA. I'm like, do you have access to Burnaboy? Why are you talking of, are you not the PA? I called some people, and I was told Burnaboy's PA lives in Victoria Island. And Burnaboy's PA is living even with Burnaboy. Who is this person that you're talking to that is in mainland? A Nigerian said mainland does not have enough security. These words did not come from me. It came from Nigeria, a Nigerian himself. So when people try to attack me and say I spoke bad about your country, you don't know Black Cinderella. I'm one person who loves Nigerians all over the world. And these two people have not even proven the fact that I still say when Nigerians are called names, big names and big accusation, and they are criminalized in South Africa, in Kenya, I say Nigerians, they are good people. And I can prove, because what made Stanley reject money in this hard economy? He would have said, okay, oh, I understand. Oh, so there is 30 million. We will know how to do them online. Let me collect my own. In this hard economy, he had all the right. What made Dr. Promise to start fighting for us and say, no, she must get justice? It's humanity. It is the spirit of a human rights activist. A real human rights activist cannot be compromised. Neither can you be bribed. Until the person you are helping against oppression gets justice, your soul will judge you. I thank these two individuals for standing with us, because the moment Stanley refused, guess what Lucky Ududu did? He went and ran for some defamation papers and sent to him. And I told Stanley, I understand what he's trying to do here. And everything he has quoted here, we are going to counter it by giving you the necessary screenshots and evidence, and doing a video for you that you can use in a court of law. And if need be, we can be even involved to testify in that defamation case via Zoom. We will testify. I am not a child, and I am not a virgin. So when you start acting as if you are in a certain class that does not belong to the class we are, that's on you. But I'll tell you, where a man has an erection, even a mad woman is an option. So do not belittle us as if there is nothing we have that other women have. That is on you. And why is it paining you? You want to eat somebody's help, and on top of that, you want to fuck her thoroughly until you give her pregnancy. Even Abu Salam was suggesting that someone, can he show us the comments that said she should have your baby? Because this man speaks like someone who is an academic dwarf and someone who has intoxicated himself. When you listen to him over the phone, he is not up straight. You will know someone that is not honest because of consistency. His consistency was not good. And I figured out that these people had been given a mandate to perform and carry out the duties of Burnaboy. But they chose to sit down and ask themselves, is Burnaboy feeding our Pekin because he is the father? Who is she for Burnaboy to help? Now, like you do, why do we need to see the transaction? No, you didn't ask for a percentage. Then why? We are Kenyans. Why do we need to see the transaction proof that ChiefPriest brother gave you money? It's irrelevant to us. We don't need that information. Why were you giving it to us? Because you are trying to jump. And if you've studied, if you've done criminal intelligence, even the manner of expressing themselves, these people are shaking. These people are not consistent. He cannot even face. He wants to really be accepted as the person who is saying the truth. But listen, I will never lie against you, Telitabi. I can't lie against you. I am telling you that you had no right to confiscate the money that Burnaboy said and conceal the information that you had this certain amount of money. Because if you had told us from the start, we would have told you, okay, you know what? It won't make sense for her to come. Because for how long? And is 30 million naira be able to feed her and get her apartment and get her a school for a lifetime? I would have told you, no, with this 30 million, here is what we can do with it. We would have gotten that chance to speak for ourselves. And then all you have to do is tell Burnaboy, okay, these people are saying this and this is not making sense. It will make sense that they be in Kenya. It will do this because look at the budget, look at this. This is how we will budget the money you give. And that is what a PA would have done. Just to look for a statement from us. You want to arrange us. On top of that, you want to suffocate us with sex. What is it that me and Helen did? And now this person is coming online and saying, go to her Instagram. Is it because I post my beautiful body? What is the crime with my Instagram page? Darling, what is the crime, Lucky Odu? Have you never seen how many Instagram buddies are there? That I have this reputation on Instagram is make Abu Salam to call me a prostitute? I did not sleep with him, and at no point has he ever paid me for sex. So when all this thing transpired, what Cinderella did was be a shield for Helen legally. And I told Helen, trust me, the moment we go viral, we will get some information that we don't have. It has happened. 30 million naira was given to you. Now, yesterday, Abu Salam said, oh, you know what? I've given Burnaboy the money. Burnaboy, he has now said that he have given you back the money. And if you have the money, Burnaboy is your money. We have no entitlement. Thank you. For even willing to assist is already help. Thank you. But if he has not given you the money, we don't have any money. And there is nothing he has done. And the message he sent to us yesterday, he's still referring to Helen as my darling, my honey. But it's not going to work so that we will accept that Burnaboy the money has been returned. Where is the money? After every social media shenanigans, where is the money? If Burnaboy says he has his money and he doesn't wish to help, well and good. If another well-wisher will come through, but do not take this money. Even Lucky Udu, someone that you are an orphan. You should know the value of education. You should know the value of a helper coming to rescue you from a certain poverty, from a certain affliction. You wouldn't do this just because Helen is not a Nigerian. These people wanted Helen to come and work for it. I have the text message. He said, work for it. Was Burnaboy helping Helen, or was it you, Abu Salami? Was this money meant for you? You detect what should be done. Did you have the best interest of Burnaboy? And now Lucky Udu wants to say we are tarnishing Burnaboy's name. We have not mentioned anything about Burnaboy. What we are doing is informing him with transparency the situation on the ground and where the progress has reached. So when you start recruiting people, I wonder, why do you need to recruit? I'm not recruiting. I can stand alone with my truth. Why are you recruiting people? In what way did I spoil this? By saying the truth? Then so be it. We are prepared. So be it. But until now, where is the money for Helen? That is all I want to hear. And if, because you had 30 million and you are shouting because of $150 penalty of the flight that was missed. People travel, Nigerians travel a lot. Who has not missed a flight? When you miss a flight, it's not the end of the road. All you do is pay penalty and reschedule. You see, you people were not too smart. And the fact that we are Kenyan does not mean we are not educated. Thank you. With all I have stated here, the plan was very simple. If you are too intelligent, you will understand it. When a scam is being done, when someone is trying to deny you and oppress you, there is one person who plays the role of giving you assurance. Lucky Udu was giving Helen assurance that whatever it is Abu Salamu says, she should go for it. And when it was not working because I was on the background, they were saying, you want luxury. Nigerians, I ask a question. You've been born in poverty as an orphan. You've suffered with your child. Helen used to have a certain life, but for some reason, after ChiefPriest had a baby with her, nothing Helen puts her hand on works. And so, this lady, it's not like she's lazy, just seated somewhere. She has these spiritual battles. Yesterday, I woke up and Helen was telling me her mother, who died long time ago, is coming to take her. And I was like, what is this? Am I dealing with someone who has spiritual battles? Is this the reason why I have always known I've always known Helen as someone who has money? But all of a sudden, if they told me that I would be the one fighting for her to have food on her table, I would say no. Because Helen was Helen until she met ChiefPriest. That is a puzzle I cannot ask until God reveals it on his own, in his own time. But for Nigerians who are saying she's lazy, you don't know somebody's story. Now, when someone has a problem, have this tendency of telling them, I hear you and I see you. Put yourself in their position. Do you think it is possible for Helen to just be there begging, that she cannot even do menial jobs? Helen have tried a lot. Helen is fighting a lot. Sometimes it's not until we tell you everything on social media. But the plan was very simple. Like Dudu was assuring Helen to trust Abu Salami, not to question what Abu Salami was saying. However, Abu Salami failed to play his role. He was not consistent. Kept on forgetting what he said previously and saying a different thing. I told him Burnaboy did not state anywhere that he wanted a DNA. He did not state it. We expected him because maybe he might help. We expected him to say, before I help, I want to see charts, I want to see this. And Helen, I told Helen, we are going to present this only to Burnaboy. He's the person helping. So if he asks you this, present it to him. Do this to him. Assure him that you are this person who has this baby for ChiefPriest. We planned. And that is why Helen was looking forward to talking to Burnaboy. We don't want these things flying online. Burnaboy is the only person helping Helen. The next person that has helped Helen is Tonto Dike. And when Burnaboy invited Helen, because I tend to understand it's not Abu Salami inviting Helen to Nigeria, it's Burnaboy. When Burnaboy invited Helen, Helen was asking me, Cinderella, can you give me some money? I want to buy sandals and Masai Shuka for Tonto Dike. I said, why? He said Tonto Dike sent her 1 million naira. And he promised that she can be helping her. And I said, you are so thoughtful. So you really want to reach Nigeria and you also see Tonto Dike. Why are they not complaining that she wanted to see Tonto Dike? Why are they complaining that she wanted to see Burnaboy? Because they were trying to prevent her from the idea that she will at one point see Burnaboy. If she see Burnaboy, the whole thing is out.
Burnaboy gives you 30 million and then you sit somewhere and ask yourself, is Burnaboy feeding her because he's his father? She's a liability. Why is Burnaboy giving her? What about her baby? What about her baby daddy? She was not in your position. All you had to do is tell her, okay, this is the money I've been given, receive it. And Helen, being appreciative, would have said, okay, you know what, let me give you this. Now, like you do, my question is very direct. Why do we in Kenya need a screenshot of the money that ChiefPriest brother gave you? That information is very relevant. You are claiming that you did not ask for percentage. And why were you showing her the screenshot? To prove that, yeah, ChiefPriest brother has done his own parts because you helped him. You're not smart. You can recruit people, but you know what? Anybody who has studied a criminal intelligence course can see through what you're trying to do here. When a liar is speaking, they want to be convincing. I am just stating facts. And my words are penetrating, yes, because it is just facts. I don't defame people. I state my facts and be going where I'm going. This is not right in Burnaboy's reputation. You have run ahead of time and say we are the one that wants to spoil Burnaboy's reputation. Did you not just have a simple task? Helen, Burnaboy has now given out 30 million for you. Now allow Helen to say, okay, you know what? Let me come if you people cannot send me the money. Or, you know what? Send me the money. I will do this for myself, and then I will go online and thank God and show you scripts and receipts that I have indeed put the money in a good way. Or I will appreciate. Why did you not follow ChiefPriest brother and ask him how he's going to, and plan for him how he'll spend the money? Because he's a Nigerian and because Helen is a Kenyan. You gave yourself another task different from the Burnaboy's orders of execution. And now you want to use my name to come and clean your mess. Why were you offering the human rights Stanley money? Because he's a Nigerian, you thought he was going to join you in sharing the money. Stanley stood for the truth, and we did not even do anything for him. Just humanity. Just the spirit of fighting against oppression. Just understanding to what extent you can do. Now, when they say Nigerians are fraudsters, drug dealer, do this, I still say in Kenya, Nigerians, there are good Nigerians among them. And Stanley and Dr. Promise, they prove it. That among everything that can be said and how people can criminalize Nigerian people, they are good Nigerians. People who will never trade integrity with a common greed. Like you do, you are an orphan. You should know the value of having someone who hears your cry of help. You should know the extent of being less privileged in the society. And you should know the value of one helper, just one person coming to help your life. Did you not think about this child? You are settled. You're even coming online, oh, if I don't have money, I will come and blah, 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 blah. Then why were you even asking for percentage? You didn't ask. Or why didn't you tell ChiefPriest brother, oh, you know what, please, you still need donations. So who doesn't need money? Now you're saying Helen wanted luxury. Let me ask you a question. You grow up in poverty. You come and live in poverty. You have a problem, now you're in poverty. And someone comes and offers you help. Will you go to manage or will you go for a good life? It's just a simple thing Helen has done here. Victoria Island is a luxury. I don't know. But everyone we are telling about mainland, that was where she was going to stay, who is a Nigerian, they are telling us there is no safety there. These words are not coming from me, but from Nigerians who can for once just stand and speak the truth. Now, if there's anyone who found my words very, very painful, please pick it up with your president, T-Pain, not me. I am not the problem of Nigeria. If anything, we sympathize with what Nigerians are going through. Our country is also not perfect. We are not perfect in Kenya. So why are you putting it as if it is a war between Kenya and Nigeria? Do I know the problems of Nigerians? And do you know the problems of Kenyans? What we can only rely on is what words come from Nigerians who are honest about their country. That is not on Cinderella's head. Think critically and be neutral. You don't have to find something to troll Cinderella with. That is the reality. And how many Nigerians Kenyans are hosting? That is the reality. How many Kenyans are hosted in Nigeria? So why are people making a molehill, a mountain out of a molehill? This is just statement of facts here, not an abuse. And we have been very patient. I'm just asking a question. Help us send you message. You decided to do your own things to execute the tax. And you are not transparent. If you told us, okay, the way I see it, this 30 million, this is what we plan to do for you, and for you, and for you. We would have looked at it and said, oh yeah, That is okay, but can you also do it in Kenya rather than Nigeria? Because maybe in Nigeria, she will not be comfortable. After a while, she will start coming back to you for more. You never gave that option until everything went viral. If you gave that option, we would have also said, okay, you know what, out of the 30 million, let us appreciate you with this, and then this other one, give her to arrange her life. And then she will do a video. She will show people the business she has been able to put up. She will show people the school that the child is going to. She will show people the rent environment where she has been able to live. She will show people on her own way that she's hardworking. Was it up to you to compel her to be hardworking and be humble? You wanted her to manage certain life, but Helen told you, I only know Victoria Island, and that is the truth. She's not a Nigerian. You have the right to say, no, Victoria Island is very expensive, not to criticize and judge her that you should work for Victoria Island. Why was it paining you when it is Burnaboy's money? Now, Abu Salamu says he has taken the money back to Burnaboy. Burnaboy, we have not received any money, and I hope the money is with you. If you say you can no longer help, we thank God, because even to will to help us, we don't deserve it. It was just mercy of God and your compassion as a man and as a father in future. Thank you so much. This is Cinderella. All I wish to state.
Good evening, Nigerians. I want to clear the hair. Lucky and Abu Salami, they forced me to say that Burnaboy have helped me out. Yet, Burnaboy give them 30 million naira to send to me so that I can give my baby good education. Secondly, like you do, was telling me that if I reach Nadera, I should even go to his house and stay in his house, that he really likes me. And also, like you do, wanted some money from me after all this is done, because he told me that my baby daddy's brother gave him 2 million, even sent me the screenshot of out of $30,000 that Burnaboy gave it to him. So I'm begging Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. The money that I've been given, like you do, and Abu Salami, I've not received any money. Please, Nigerians, I'm begging you, I'm on my knees. The only money that I've received, only $350. Please, Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. Thank you.
So I'm sure that by now you'd have seen the entire conversation of my chat with Helen. If maybe I was scrolling a bit too fast, you can download this video, use an app to slow it down, and you'll be able to have a glimpse of every single conversation that we had in this very chat. So like I said, I never asked her for money. We never even had any conversation that was close to it. In that chat where I sent her the receipt, she was doubting if truly Burnaboy wants to help her, because she could not believe that they really wanted to help her. You see it in the chat, she was having doubts, and I kept on telling her, Burnaboy wants to help you. Obviously, you saw it in that chat. And then I said, that guy, he gave 50 million, even gave me 2 million from the money. I sent that that receipt as an evidence to prove that he really received that money. And I even said it there that I just finished interviewing him. And when she said that she's scared, where will she stay, I said, you can't be stranded. And even if it gets to that point, at least you know somebody. You know me, have an accommodation, I stay in a 4-bedroom apartment. I can always tell your story. Before, when I even made the first video, people reached out to you. People reached out to me, people reached out to you. A lot of people wanted to even support you. A senator reached out to me to actually support this very lady. So if eventually you get stranded, which I know would not happen, I can always interview you and get you help. That was the entire thing. The truth is that the kind of work that I do would always bring about scenarios like this, and it is important that I come out to clear the air. To be honest, I owe it to everybody who loves what I do. You support me, you watch me consistently. Why a lot of public figures are excited to say, oh, thank you for 200,000 followers, thank you for this milestone. The truth is that when you grow, it attracts all kinds of people. Maybe originally all you had were people who would really support you and believe you. As you grow, you attract all kinds of people. People who probably don't like you for reasons I can't explain, or I really don't know. So things like this will happen. People will say things about you. But I'm saying this, that we never had that conversation. my platform has helped so many people that sometimes if some of them want to even say, Lucky, I want to give you something, I'll say, don't stress yourself, don't worry about it. If anybody has ever given me money from anybody that I've posted, let that person come out with evidence. It was the Cubana chief priest brother was the first person in my entire life that I even asked, what will you donate to the studio? Because, you know, we are growing. Before now, it was just only me doing everything, but now I have staffs and nobody donates to us. So how are we going to cope? Look at Brekete family. You see, they have a big office. You see all the equipment they have, all the beautiful things they're able to do. How were they able to get to that point? Because people were supporting them and people were probably, I don't know, donating or something, giving them some sort of support to grow. So it is not easy doing my work. Last year, only 2 people supported me. One woman during Easter and then one other man during, I think, November period, reached out to say. So I'm not complaining about it, but situations like this make me to talk about things like this because what we do is entirely selfless. You need to see I and my staff. What we put in effort to create videos, to tell people stories. Some of these people get massive help that we, even the company, we don't even have that money. So as of December, when everybody was celebrating, some of the people who came to my platform used the money to even purchase land, to do so many things, had so many things to celebrate, bought so many gifts for themselves. We barely even had anything, but we are very contented. Hire a private investigation to look at everybody who does something similar to what I do. You'll find out that some of them actually get percentage for some of the help that they offer to people. As of this moment, we don't do that. So I'm a 27 years old guy and I cannot always be right. That is why my email is there. If you love what I do and you believe in my vision, always reach out to me. Constructive criticism, I always listen to it. Those who come out to say things about me, insults, I would never take it seriously. If you truly want to assist me, you want to talk to me, probably because you are more experienced or maybe you have a unique perspective of how I could do things better, always reach out to me. And maybe if there's something I'm doing that's not really okay, I could see your perspective and talk about it. To be honest, some of you are saying that I should never have asked Chief Priest brother for donation. If I never asked him for that, like if I didn't ask him, what will you donate to Lokudu Studio? You'll be very surprised that just like or how other people have come to benefit from the platform has gone, he would not have donated anything. And then how we grow. Do you know how many videos I have to create to make enough money to pay all my staff and then still buy a laptop? It's not as easy as some of you think. I'm not a comedian. I do not have a lot of opportunities to attend events, brand ambassadorship, to have lots of advert deals, and some of the opportunities that comedians and other creators enjoy. I'm done having this conversation. The evidence is here, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm doing this because I want you all to know that I never said something like that to her, and Burnaboy had every intention to help her. It's just unfortunate things happen this way, and to be honest, this is not the first time things like this is happening to me, and I'm sure more things like this will happen. Some of my friends always advise me, Lucky, pray for spirit of discernment, but how can you always tell? There are so many stories I reject every day. Sometimes my spirit don't carry, but sometimes you always come across things like this, and you'll never ever see a video of me saying things about people, bad things about anybody. Never. If you ever find a video like that on the internet, it must have a very concrete evidence. Everything I do it to help people, and of course there'll be mistakes, but I'm just trying my best and I'm growing every day. My videos were not even this way many years ago. I'm only building a career and building something.
Thank you. I go by the name Black Mamba. Don't forget, I thank God for my subscribers, my phone, and my sub. If you like, if you comment, if you subscribe, I'll keep thanking God for you. I love you all.